So we did question number 1.5. Today we're gonna do 1.6, which is okay. Let me see. 1.6 is given by x minus 3 over x squared plus 3x plus 2, then minus 4 over minus x minus 1 is equals to 5 over x squared minus 4. Now, the first step on dealing with these kinds of problems, because the question says solve for x. Now, the first step to deal with this kind of questions is to ensure that we have broken down all the expressions into factors, meaning we have to factorize everything. So in order to factorize the first expression, we will have x minus 3 over Ronewa, how can we factorize the expression x squared plus 3x plus 2?
So could it not be x, yeah, x plus, let's say 1 and
X plus 1
then x minus 2.
x minus 2. That's incorrect. Now, how do we factorize this kind of expressions? You must consider the term, you must consider the last term 2. You must break it down into factors. Now, the first bunch of factor is 2 times 1. And another bunch of factors is minus 2 times minus 1. Now, when you're factorizing, you have to ask yourself, what are the two numbers that when I multiply them, I will get plus 2? But when I add them, when I add the factors, I will get the middle term. Which ones are those? Let's see. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. You agree? Minus 2 minus 1 will give us minus 3. If you multiply minus 2 times minus 1, you will get what? You get 2. On both of them, you will get 2. These are the factors of 2. So which factors gives me the middle term? Is it the first one or the second one?
The first one.
The first one. Okay. Now I have the numbers that I need to put in the brackets. The first one will be, I'm just gonna take 2 as it is and put it in the brackets. And I will take 1 as well and put it in the brackets. Like I said, it's actually positive 1 and positive 2. We have factorized. You agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. Minus 4 over, do we need to do any further factorization on minus x plus minus 1, you think?
No, sir.
I do see 1. If you take out a common factor of -1, what are you left with?
1 or x.
X plus
1.
1. You agree?
Yes.
Is equals to 5 over. Do we need to factorize x squared minus 4? And what type of a factorization is that one?
Difference of 2 squares.
Which is going to be
X minus 4 or 2. Sorry.
or 2.
It's 2, sir.
Okay.
And then x plus 2.
Perfect. Do you see now that there's a lot of factors that are going to cancel each other? There's a lot of factors that are going to cancel each other, which is a good thing. Okay, from here, you need to find the lowest common denominator, which in this case, what is the lowest common denominator on the left-hand side?
X plus 2.
The LCD, which is a denominator.
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be
X plus 2.
X plus 2.
Multiplied by x plus 1.
X plus 1. And what else?
Minus 1.
Yes, I agree with you. All right. Now, from here, what do we do? On the numerator, we have x minus 3. What is it that we're gonna multiply x minus 3 with? If you want to see what you're gonna multiply it with, you take x plus 2, you take this denominator, ne? And then this is x plus 1. You take that denominator and you divide it by the LCD. That's what you must do. Let me see if, okay, the recording is on. So what you're gonna have is, this 2 will cancel. This, sorry, I actually made a mistake. You have to take the LCD. You take the LCD and you divide it by this denominator. 2 and 2 will cancel, and this 2 will also cancel. You'll be left with minus 1. So you will multiply it by minus 1. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this expression as well. Ne?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the LCD minus x plus 2, x plus 1 divided by the denominator minus 1, x plus 1. Now, what is it that I'm left with? Negative divided by negative is a positive. So I'm going to be left with x plus 2. So this will be minus 4 into into what?
X plus 2.
X plus 2. Okay, that's perfect. Then on the other side, we will have 5 over x minus 2 times x plus 2. Okay. So from here, what is the next step, you think? Okay, let's see what we have here. We will have a minus x plus 3. You agree? You agree? Ronewa? And then minus 4x minus 8. This is coming from 4 times x, minus 4 times x, and minus 4 times positive 2. So I have simplified the numerator on the left-hand side. And this is equals to minus x plus 2, x plus 1. It's all equals to 5 over x minus 2, x plus 2. Okay. Is it possible to cancel any factor? Ranel. Do you see that if we multiply by x plus 2, both sides, do you see that we will be able to cancel x plus 2?
Yes, sir.
So after that, we will be left with x plus, actually, in brackets. So we're going to be left with minus x plus 3 minus 4x minus 8. All over minus x plus 1 is equals to 5 over x minus 2. Okay, now from here, I believe in cross multiplication. We're going to cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we will have x minus 2 times, I'll take that entire expression, minus x plus 3 minus 4x minus 8. Then I will have it is equals to, because I'm cross multiplying. On the other side, I will have what, Ronel?
So you'll have negative x plus 1.
Okay, negative x plus 1
multiplied by 5.
multiplied by 5. Okay. Okay, that's right. Okay, and then x times minus x, it will be a minus x squared. And then the third one will be plus 3x. The fourth one will be minus 4
X squared.
x squared. I should have added minus x minus 4x long time ago, but it's fine. And then we will have minus 8x. You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is equals to minus 5x plus, oh no, not plus, minus.
Sir,
Yes,
I have a question. How
yellow.
come we didn't fully FOIL out the -2 on the left-hand side?
How come we didn't?
So you see how we had, I don't know if I'm using the correct word, but you see how we expanded the x into, with x multiplied by minus x and then x multiplied by +3. And why didn't we do the same for the -2?
The minus, you're right. You're right. You are right. Hey, I don't know where my mind is.
It's
You're
Friday,
right.
so I understand.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have plus 2x minus 6, right?
Yes.
Minus what is it?
Is it plus 8x?
Plus 8x, then plus 16.
16.
It's all equals to minus 5x plus 5. Okay, now we're gonna have to add like terms together.
Mm.
X squared minus 4x. So we are going to have minus 5x squared. You agree?
Yes, sir.
Then here we're gonna have 3 minus 8 minus, it's gonna be minus 5, then plus 2, it's gonna be minus 3, minus 3 plus 8, it's gonna be 5x. Or are you getting a different answer?
Let me just double check, sir.
Okay, with the calculator.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so that is minus. Yes, I'm getting 5.
Okay. Now minus 6 plus 16 is going to be plus 10. And then this is equals to minus 5x plus, is it plus 5?
Mm.
No, it's a minus 5, isn't it? It's a minus 5.
Oh,
Check.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this will be a minus 5. Minus 5. Now, I'm going to take these two also to the other side. I will have minus 5x squared
Plus
plus
10.
10x, then plus 15, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
equal to 0.
yes.
Okay, so from here, can we do any further factorization, you think?
I think so.
Okay, we can take a common factor of what?
5.
Okay, 5 into, why don't you take minus 5?
Okay.
You're going to be left with x squared. Then what are you going to be left with?
Minus 2x
Minus 2x
and then a minus 3.
minus 3. Perfect. Is equal to 0. Then what can we do from here?
Mm,
You agree?
Okay.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how do you solve for x? Do you know the quadratic formula?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. What does it say?
Is it not x is equals to is it b plus or minus the square root b squared yeah minus 4ac over 2a?
Yes. So your b is minus 2 plus or
Yes,
minus the square root of minus 2 squared minus 4ac. Your a is 1 and your c is minus 3. So all over 2 times a is 1. So this will be plus 2 plus
let me calculate that.
the square root of 4 plus 12, 16. You agree? You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, plus 2, 2 plus the square root of 16, square root of 16 is 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is what?
3.
3. Or 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Divided by 2, it will give us a minus 1.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are the values of x. Or you could have factorized. Are you good with factorization?
Not really.
Okay, with
Uh,
factorization, you take the third term, which is a minus 3. You break it into factors. The first bunch of factors will be 3. It will be minus 3 times 1. The other one will be 3 times minus 1. That's another bunch. Those are the only factors you can talk about.
okay.
Now, let's try to add the 2 and see if we're going to get the middle term. Okay, the first one, minus 3 plus 1. What are we going to get?
-2.
Minus 2. Then 3, yeah, minus 2. And then 3 minus 1, we're going to get a 2.
Yeah.
So which one is it? Is it the
The
first
first
one or
one.
the first one? So basically, we're just going to have x and the x, and then we're just going to take them as they are. Minus
Okay.
3 plus 1. Then we solve for x. X minus 3 equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0. So we have x equals, we take 3 to the other side, or x equals minus 1. That's it. Yes, but I recommend that you use the quadratic formula because if it is a simplified formula, why not use it?
Okay.
All right. Now, let's go to the next question, which says, yeah, inequalities. X squared plus 2x. We have x squared plus 2x. This is 1.7. All right. Now, how do we go about solving this one?
So could we possibly divide both sides by 2
Why?
to um to eliminate the coefficient of x there.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. Okay, that's 1.7. Eh? 1.7 is x squared plus 2x greater than or equal to 35. This is the statement. You said I must divide by 2.
Yes.
Okay, to eliminate. So should I divide by 2 here also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And here 2 also. Okay. And then?
And then so I'm not sure how I'd do this one.
Okay. So what these guys are trying to take out of your brain, they want you to think about functions. Do you remember functions from grade 10?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. So the reason why they've put 35 on the other side, they are just trying to trick you guys.
Okay.
They know you're gonna panic. And you actually did.
Yeah.
So they fulfilled their purpose. But let me help you on this one. So a function, a quadratic function, or let me say a parabola, is given by ax squared plus bx plus c. This is a standard form. You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to mimic a function. So in order for me to have a complete function, I'm gonna have to take 35 to the other side so that I can have this form. You agree?
Oh. Okay.
If I take it to the other side, I will have what?
A negative
Minus
35.
85. It's greater than or equals to
0.
0. What are they saying? They're saying that, okay, if you have a graph given by x squared plus 2x minus 5, go and find the values of x whereby your graph is your graph is greater than 0. Whereby your graph is greater than your x equal your y equals 0 line. Let's say if you have a parabola like that, I'm just taking it for instance. So what they are saying is go and find all the x values whereby your graph is greater than what? Than 0. This is a y equals 0 line. You agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so basically this is what they are saying, these guys. So let's see. Now, are you able to factorize this function? Or are you able to find the values of x? Let me say it in that way. Okay, let us dissect minus 35. Minus 35, what are the factors of minus 35?
Minus 7.
Minus 7 times
5.
5. And then we have 7 times 5. Do we have
Minus
any
5.
other?
So is it not minus 5?
You are right.
Okay.
Do you agree with these ones?
Yeah.
Okay, now the first one will give us minus 7 plus 5 will give us what?
Minus 35.
No, minus 2. Come on. No, if we're adding them.
Oh, we're adding them. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Okay. The first one will give us a minus 2. The second one will give us
2.
The third one will give us, I think, 34 or something.
Yes,
Then the third one will
34.
be a minus 34. You agree?
Yes.
Which one is right?
The second answer.
Second one. So do you agree that we will have x minus x plus
7
then x
minus 5.
perfect. Okay. Now this is what we have, and what they are saying is that go and find the values whereby your graph is less than 0. So if I were to draw a graph, this is what our graph will look like. Do you agree that this is a smiling graph?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why do you say it's a smiling graph?
Because the arrows are facing upwards, so
Because the coefficient of x squared is
positive.
perfect. All right. What they are saying here is that let us go and find the x values whereby this is our function, whereby our function is less than 0. Our function meaning whereby the y value is less than 0. Where is it? Is it this region or this region?
It is the lower region, so
The lower region, this one. Because this is your y equals 0 line. So everything below that is it's a
negative.
minus. You agree?
Yes, sir.
So what is the value of that point?
Of which point?
This point.
Uh,
We have, first of all, we have to solve for x kind of. Let us
okay.
look for what we call the roots. These are the roots. You have two roots. The first root, you know that x plus 7 equals 0. Do you agree?
Yes. So x would be negative.
Okay.
And then,
And your x will be minus 7
yes.
or x equals
5.
x equals 5. Which one is 5? This is a minus 7. And this is a
Yes.
5, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now how do we express this region?
Uh,
We are solving for the x values. How do we represent those x values in between that region?
x is an element.
Okay, x is the element of real numbers. Is that what you wanted to say?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, it is the element of real numbers, but how do we represent it now?
So would we put what is it? Round brackets?
A round bracket. Why are you using a round bracket?
Because we're saying that the x values include -7 and they include 5.
But the inclusive bracket has a corner.
Oh, okay. I think I mixed them up then.
But do you agree?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, what do we put here?
-7,
Minus 7?
5.
5. Is it inclusive or exclusive?
It is inclusive.
And it's a corner bracket. Perfect. But you can also write it as, you can just put your minus 7. I think you agree.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Now let's go to the next question. Okay, yeah, I like this one. Given that x squared plus 6x plus k equals fx. Now that's a graph. Find the value of k in which f of x will have no solutions. How do we go about that one? Okay. Okay. I'm going to do it with you. Do you agree that the solution of the quadratic function r minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a? You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in order for a number to be, okay, what are real numbers? And can you give me one example of a non-real number?
Um.
Or a non-real number or an imaginary number? You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you also agree that if a number under the square root is less than 0, it is a non-real number? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in our equation, if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, this is a non-real number. Meaning there's no solution. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the value of b is what on our equation? What is the value of b? Let me go back to the equation. The value of b is what?
Positive 6.
Positive 6. Positive 6 squared minus 4 times the value of a is what?
X.
It is the value of a. Okay, let me go back to the equation. The value of a, we're talking about this one.
Yeah. X.
It is,
X.
it can be x. We are talking about numbers.
Oh, okay.
Remember, the form is ax plus ax squared plus bx plus c. Do you agree that it
1.
is 1?
Yes, 1.
And do you agree that the c value is k?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, the value of a is 1.
1. And so is the value of C, is it not?
Yes. And the value, okay, I wonder what's happening with this. Okay. Okay, yeah, great. Now, the value of A is 1 and the value of C is K. You agree?
Yes.
And it must be greater than 0. Okay. Now we have 6 squared is 36 minus 4K is greater than 0. Now, if you can solve this one, then you know which values of K we'll be talking about. So what are we going to do? We're going to leave 36, and then we'll take minus 4k, put it to the other side. You agree?
Yes.
Okay, now we have the following. We have 36 is less than 4k. So in order to get the value of k, what do we do?
You divide both sides by 4.
Perfect. So
And that's
36
gonna
divided
be
by 4 is how much?
9.
9.
Yep.
Okay. Or you can write it as k is greater than 9. You agree?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you put any value which is greater than 9 in your function will have no solutions. You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's one condition for no solution. So I just want to equip you on different conditions. Now, let's see what the second question says. The second question says, find the value of k in which f of x will have 2 solutions. So let me show you what a non-real a parabola with non-real solutions looks like. It looks like this. It is hanging. What are solutions? Solutions are where your graph cuts the x-axis. You agree?
Yes, sir.
So if your graph cuts your x-axis twice, it means you have 2 solutions. If it cuts once, you will have 1 solution. So I can see that I'm running out of time. Can you please do the last question for me so that next time when we meet, we'll be able to answer 1.8.2 and also 1.9.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
But do you understand most of what I was teaching?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Okay.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Okay, bye, sir.
Bye.